Certainly a deputy who made his mark with the sheriff's department, an athlete who made his mark on the field, and a student who left his mark on a local school here. You know, we've been hearing similar stories again, as I mentioned, from everyone we've talked to, including his former principal. KSHB 41's Rachel Henderson joins us live now from Ming's former high school. And Rachel, it truly sounds like Ming made an impression everywhere he went.
That's definitely what I've been able to gather, and just being around folks in Wyandotte County. I spend a lot of time here covering it. As a matter of fact, yesterday at church, the pastor asked the congregation to pray for Ming's family. Then after church, I got to chat with the pastor, and he introduced me to someone who just so happened to be Ming's former principal. So I caught up with him again today, and he had so much to say about Ming's character.
There's that big inviting smile that he always had.
It was the kind of smile Douglas Bolden recognized anywhere. He already misses that smile.
When they finally revealed the name and the picture, I just had to take a seat. I said, I don't believe this.
Wyandotte County Sheriff's Deputy Elijah Ming died Saturday responding to a domestic dispute. Deputy Ming was there to make sure a woman could move out of the home safely.
If you know anything about his character, the last thing he would want to do is hurt somebody.
Ming was just 34 years old.
That's him right there.
Bolden knew him as a teenager at Schlegel High School.
The way that I knew him, the way that I saw him at school, it made me want to be a better principal.
Bolden was principal at Schlegel High School for 13 years.
Wow.
The class of 2009
That was a good class.
Stands out to Bolden.
But every now and then, the students impact us.
Elijah's impact was significant.
He inspired me. She just got one strip of gray hair.
Unlike gray hair, Bolden says Elijah's character stayed consistent with age.
Willing to give up himself as he did that day. He knew what the circumstances were, and yet he forged on.
There's a particular memory that stands the test of time.
We just talk about all things, if we can believe it, for a young man his age. We talk about his faith and about God.
Even as a student, Elijah taught Bolden some of life's greatest lessons.
To try to live a life of integrity the way that Elijah did, because he certainly set a standard. He'll be one of those guys that we'll talk about for a very long time.
And obviously those conversations are already still continuing. One of the things that Bolden told me that's given him solace during this time is knowing that Ming was a man of faith. Reporting live in Kansas City, Kansas, I'm Rachel Henderson, KSHB 41 News.